Next up, new literary offerings from the Education Department at the UofL. A trumpet fanfare at a University of Lethbridge book launch heralds 3 new works by professors in the Faculty of Education. Shakespeare for Readers Theatre by drama professor John Polson features abridged versions of 3 Shakespeare plays. Aimed at making Shakespeare more accessible to middle school students, the plays are shortened by as much as 80%.
In the case of Hamlet, Romeo and Juliet will run about 40 minutes. And in those 40 minutes, you get all of the good lines, every last one of them. Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo? A rose by any other name, smell as sweet. All those lines are still there.
This is the first of 10 books of abridged Shakespearean works Professor Polson is planning to write. He's hoping they'll promote appreciation of Shakespeare in a television age of shortened attention spans.
We are used to stories that unfold within a 23-minute time limit, within a half-hour TV show that shows a beginning, middle, and end. It has tight, really tight dialogue. There's not a word that's extraneous. Whereas Shakespeare, what happens is that he would have to use words to create the scene. TV, it's right there. You can see it. Shakespeare used the words to elaborate, to tell what the audience should be seeing. Yeah, we don't understand, we don't get that anymore. So really, I find that students, they want to know the story, and that's the most important thing.
Reading Canada, Teaching Canadian Fiction in Secondary Schools is a book written by Professor Leah Fowler and educator Wendy Donawa. It introduces and promotes contemporary Canadian literature into schools.
It's for teachers, among other things. It's for Canadian readers, but it's especially for teachers because we want to get Canadian students reading their own writers.
Professor Fowler believes the book will appeal to anyone interested in Canadian culture, but it holds particular appeal for teachers.
Teachers don't have time to do this kind of deep research, and so we've pulled the best for them and the newest, and hope that they'll share them with their students and help them with their teaching and help students with their learning, really enjoying it. There's some really new, cool technologies in books. Books aren't like they used to be, so it's very fun.
Teaching Instrumental Music in Canadian Schools is the first book by Associate Professor Ed Wozniak and the first Canadian text for teaching instrumental music.
Some of the ideas that I present in the book are intentionally provocative. It's intended to help people think perhaps towards the future. We talk in education all the time about 21st century learners. But yet in music education, we're often very conservative and actually very traditional. And so I'm looking to move things ahead.
These books continue a tradition within the Faculty of Education of professors writing about subjects they're both knowledgeable and passionate about.
One of the things that we do as professors is research. And so this book is grounded in my research as well as current research by many other professors and researchers. And I have 23 years of teaching in the schools in addition to, this is my 15th year at the University of Lethbridge. So you bring that practical experience, your knowledge of curriculum and instruction and music education, but the research piece as well is really important.